Well, hello there, and welcome to another episode of Uncharted 4 multiplayer today. But today we'll be playing as Sully in Madagascar City, and I can't particularly remember this match since it was from like a few days ago. So forgive me if I'm kind of all over the place with this. Um, but the multiplayer beta for Uncharted 4 has actually ended now, but I have quite a backlog of videos ready for that since I've been too busy to put them out regularly so far. But we start off by running down to the main area down here, and we have our regular medpack AK build here, but people regularly either camp down there or up on that section just there of the raw blah 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 hotel or whatever it is. You can see he's right there, and I shouldn't have shot there because it's obvious that he would have just jumped down on the side if I was going to do that, and that's exactly what he did. But I tried to throw out that health pack to save him because it was obvious he was going to get downed, but I threw it way too far away, and he would have died anyway. So there was like no reason to do any of that, but I just kind of camped out on this section a little bit because I thought there was someone behind that wall. Yeah, there definitely was not. But there was a guy just there, but I am hungry for my treasure, so I didn't even care, and we just kind of bum rushed him. But we haven't really seen many of them in a group so far. They all seem to be kind of like scattered around, and that's like the main thing you don't want to be doing in this game, because as soon as you're on your own, like, you'll just get picked off without a second question. But it doesn't seem like our team's actually really doing much about like singular people that are coming and wrecking people. But we've kind of taken a look at a power weapon since I've like never ever used it really. I should have used that a lot more than I did. But we get a random ass kill there, and now it seems like they're kind of clumping up. So I throw one out there, see what it's gonna do for us. Hopefully it hits a few people, and you can see it actually killed someone with when I threw it there. And we actually downed someone as well. It's probably the same guy now that I think about it. But these two probably killed each other at the same time, I'm guessing. That's why they were both crawling. But we were getting hit before we hit him, which is why we had to get out of that just there. And our aim could be much better, but before this I hadn't even tried any of the other weapons, like the scoped weapon that. But I actually did start doing that later on. But I made the decision to take down that guy while still dying, which usually isn't a good decision to make. But the number one guy on our team is currently going 1-0, so he's not doing a whole lot, but he's getting a lot of gold. So, well, by gold I mean dollars. So I'm guessing that he's been kind of running around and, like, picking up all the treasures that are on the floor, which is something that I never really do. Because I just get into the habit of like, oh yeah, let's shoot down everything in sight, and let's pretend it's Uncharted 1 or 2. And by 1 or 2 I mean 2 and 3. Because of course Uncharted 1, if you want to call it that, which you probably don't, but that didn't even have multiplayer in it, did it? It came out years ago. But I like pretty much always go back to the Dorado statue just because you can siege so well and kind of push away every single person imaginable. But that little attempt there at killing him was pathetic, but he still actually went down. But we kind of jumped to our death just then, so that was not a smart decision. But his Dorado statue is going to get quite a few points there because they were all kind of just camping out in that little section, which is probably why we couldn't find them earlier. I mean, I'm not saying that they were just stuck there the whole game, but if you see like 4 of them just kind of sitting inside there, usually it means that they kind of been like just waiting it out. And that guy actually survives just there, and then immediately gets downed again. And instead of just going down, we stood right in front of that guy on the right that was shooting us. But we don't actually have a med pack to save Tsubaki. So I am sorry, Tsubaki-chan, but we cannot save you today. But we haven't really had a great use of any of our upgrades or anything yet, and we just straight up walked into that. There was no need to do that. And at this point, I'm just kind of screaming my head off to hope that one of them is going to come down and help me, and they actually do save us with one of their med packs. I think that was the guy behind us, though. But we managed to take down one guy before we get insta-killed, so there you go. It seems like our entire team just got destroyed there, apart from the few that had already died before that. And there's like random ghosty things up there, and so I kind of just ignore it and pretend like we never ever even saw that. I don't know why they were there, but it seems like a massive fight just keeps going on this side of the map endlessly from this point onwards. I don't know why people love this side of the map so much, but everyone just kind of congregates and has like their little gangbangs over here, and then that's it. But there's a crap ton of ammo over here if we want it. And I should have just started shooting that guy rather than letting him like run over and kick him, because it was obvious that throwing out the medpack was going to do nothing. But I'm pretty cautious about this side since there were like 2 or 3 of them. And you can see he's right there. And he didn't even notice we were there at first. But we are so terrible at aiming that we didn't even kill him. There you go. And I saw the guy behind him, but I still went for it. But either way, we were surrounded by Dejing guy on the left, and everyone else was just kind of like flanking us. So it doesn't really make any difference in the end. But I haven't really been using my pistols or anything, or pretty much anything, since I don't really have the gold for it right now. I mean, we haven't been doing particularly badly, but we definitely haven't been doing particularly well either. And that's the main problem. If you're not well ahead in this game, then if someone on the enemy team is, you're just going to find that you are just going to keep getting demolished by all of their upgrades and like mysticals and stuff. And I'm more interested in how like that relic mechanic where you see the treasure pop-up is going to work in the actual game. Because are they going to be actually really limited like rare treasures in just regular deathmatch and stuff that you can pick up? Or are they going to be like just normal ones that let you get points and stuff? Because I mean, Uncharted's always had a game mode where you pick up certain treasures and then it gives you unlocks. But usually implementing that into deathmatch is difficult because that's like the main game mode that everyone usually plays, sort of thing. But that medpack was like sweet, but it didn't make any difference since everyone's now dead. I think she got out actually. I don't know if it was because of us, but there you go. But like, the treasures in deathmatch just pop up way too frequently in comparison to like any of the others. So maybe they should make it a lot harder to do that in future. Who knows? I don't know why I'm talking about like limited treasures in the beta. But this match is basically just run around here, shoot a bit with the AK, run around here, avoid an El Dorado statue, throw some med packs. It's basically the same as what we've been seeing in the other games, which is why when I start changing up my build a little bit, it actually gets pretty interesting later on. But this was like middle way through the beta, so at least that was interesting. And we actually got a KO, and he actually tried to save his friend and almost got himself killed because of it. But they just managed to get up their Lazarevich friend there. But we are actually closing in on the end of the match very rapidly here. There's only 2 kills left to go, even though that says 3. But so far we've been ahead this whole match, so I didn't really see us losing this at any point soon. And I don't think that's gonna hit. Oh wow, it did! That medpack actually did hit her. It's like everyone just throwing medpacks. Go at Elena! Go to your heart's content! But that statue would have been really good for them like 5 minutes ago. But we got one guy down, another guy down, but we go and take the win anyway. And we went 10, 12, 6, and 7. No assists, which is surprising for us, since we normally tend to get them like all the goddamn time. But that should do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, but like I said, next time we'll have more exciting stuff planned and more different builds, so have fun!